it's us, it's Vayner Media, it's Vayner Gaming, it's us trying to sell Booga, some of the other content creators that we work with, tournaments, games, titles, whatever it is in the gaming space. It's us talking with the non-endemic gaming brands. It's the Pepsis, it's all the QSRs, it's the CPGs, it's the brands of the world that have marketing budgets that are trying to get their message or products in the hands of a certain demographic of people that won't spend in the gaming space, but they spend tens of millions of dollars.
Some dumbass billboard or commercial.
It's a red blood game and it promotes violence or drugs or sex or whatever it might be. And it's kind of like, okay, but like how many athletes get, suspended? How many athletes get caught on camera cursing? How many, social media, it's just
football are literally trying to kill the other guy. Like
it's just an evolution of culture right now. And it's just, we're at the very, very start of really making something mainstream. And the amount of brands that were in the space 5 years ago versus the amount of brands that are in the space today versus the amount of brands that'll be in the space in 5 years, it's just growing and evolving. And right now we're at the very kind of start of it really becoming mainstream. Because if you're trying to reach a demographic of people that is under that 15 to 24-year-old range, you can't find a better industry to throw dollars at than the game industry. And you can't find better influencers to represent and to capture an attention of an audience with your brand represented than streamers on Twitch and Facebook gaming and YouTube gaming. That audience of people is so captive. It's way more captive than an audience of people that were watching the NBA finals. Who after every single timeout, go pee, go cook, do something. They'll kind of watch the game. They'll go away. After I'm on my phone, I'm doing this. If I'm watching a content creator that's doing something entertaining, it's an active form of entertainment. And then I can go in and say, yo, Sean, that was hilarious. Big fan. Actually went to high school with you back in the day. And then if I'm playing and I look over, I'm like, oh, what's up, Sean? Long time no see. You don't get that from a sports sponsorship. You don't get that active engagement with an audience. So from a business side as well, the marketing dollars that are now being allocated for the gaming industry is just going to continue to go up. Not because it's how would a marketer put their dollars into it? Would it and traditionally for the NBA, if you're a sponsor, you have commercials, you might have your logo outside the arena or inside the arena or on the floor. Like how does that work in gaming? Of say Coca-Cola wants to sponsor one of these guys. Very, very similar to it's a carbon copy of sports, right? Okay. So when I look at sports marketing from you can look at the ground up. I'm a visual learner, but you can sponsor a player on a team, and you can wear your shirt or something like that, right? Yeah. Again, I can work with LeBron. Yeah. I can work with a specific player on that team to capture that audience of people. I can work with the team in and of themselves. I can work with the Lakers, which I get a little more. I can get access to players, but it's not as engaging with the player. It's more of a player that's passively advocating for my brand. Like the logos on the NBA jerseys now. Yeah, that's a team thing. It's the corporate partnerships of the teams that are less engaging and much more high level. Or you can be a sponsor of a league. Okay. So you get more access to more teams. Miller Lite, the official beer of the NFL. Exactly. Or you can partner with the media side of that specific game, where then it goes all the way down to you want to get local, you want to get regional, you want to get national. So it's the same vibe of with gaming is you can work with an individual gamer, you can work with a team or an org, you can work with a competitive league, or you can work and do a broadcast deal where you'd be going through Twitch or Facebook gaming or YouTube gaming, which are the channels that most all gaming content broadcasts. Is there commercials? It's exactly the same. There are commercials. There's advertisements. In the game, there's advertisements. Both. So in the broadcast, in the specific broadcast. What if you could drink a Coke and get 10 energy points or something like that? I mean, seriously, that's all ways to sponsor a content creator. If you're working with one individual, but each individual broadcast has advertisement and commercials that you can engage with. If you want to get a broadcast, partnership, a media buy, so to speak, I would go through Twitch, and then Twitch
puts my ad out on all these different channels, and you can pick what type of channels you want your ad to be paid on. So it's, you want to go on the media side, or do you want to go on the player, team, org, league side?
Just like real sports.
It's just like real sports.
Okay, so that's how big brands could put their marketing dollars to an engaged audience, very similar to how they do it in the NBA. Have you ever heard a better podcast in your entire life? Take that, Joe Rogan. Best podcast you've ever heard. Get more podcasts right here and subscribe to the show too while you're at it. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you. Honestly, I love you.